What is going on, guys? It's your boy Jay Cuts the Great from Anime Escape with another What a Twist Tuesday. This one, when I read this comic and I got to this part, it was shocking a little bit. But yeah. So, Phoenix Force Cyclops kills Professor Xavier. Where do we begin? So, first off, pretty much. Let me do my usual chair adjustment. So first off, the comic is Avengers versus X-Men. And it pretty much starts off where there's an alert where Avengers and the X-Men have been alerted that the Phoenix Force is coming back to Earth to merge with Hope Summers. Now, Cyclops is saying that, you know, this is great for mutants. There could be a rebirth, you know, for mutants, because this is happening after House of M, where Scarlet Witch wiped out like 99 or something, like 99% of mutants or something like that. And obviously the Avengers are like, no. Last time the Phoenix Force ran wild and destroyed the whole moon and set this, was it the Shi'ar Empire? Yeah, I think it was the Shi'ar Empire. But yeah, so it was, you know, opposing sides and whatnot. So they're battling it out and whatnot. And Tony Stark comes up with a device that splits the Phoenix Force. Or they were trying to like contain it or destroy it or something. But it winds up splitting the Phoenix Force. And the Phoenix Force goes into 5 people. Cyclops, Emma Frost, Colossus, Magic, which is Colossus' little sister for those who didn't know, and Namor, who is a mutant and an Atlantean. Dopest hybrid I've ever heard. So, they go as the Phoenix 5 now. I think a little time's passed and they pretty much create a utopia. Excuse me, I'm like adjusting the camera a little bit. And they create a utopia for mutants. There's like no violence, no war, like everything is lavish. And like I forgot how it starts to downfall, but they start to go crazy. Like they start going crazy. Who was the first one to fall? I think it was Namor. Yeah, I think it was Namor. And I guess something happened with him and Black Panther, which is the dope, like the coolest beef ever between kings. And it's like so separate, like literally and figuratively. It's like, I am the king of Wakanda. I live on land. I am the king of Atlantis. I live in the sea. Just like, it is so much divide there. But back to the point. So he attacks Atlantis. I forgot how he loses his portion. So come to find out, when they lose their portion of the Phoenix, it divides even further among the rest of the people with the Phoenix. So everyone starts coming up with this plan, like pretty much knock everybody, like take away their Phoenix Force powers and stuff like that. And they get them to turn, like Spider-Man was the dopest one ever. And he was like, hey, Colossus, Magic, don't you, he was like, don't you guys wish one of you were knocked out so you can get more power? And they just start going at it instantly like rabid dogs, and they knock each other out. And then it gets to the point where like the X-Men and the Avengers, like now fighting Cyclops and Emma, and like they're like, Cyclops feels like they're about to lose, so he's like, Emma, I'm sorry, what? Like he just knocks her out and takes her Phoenix. And it's like now Cyclops is in, like has the full brunt of the Phoenix Force. And it's crazy because like he's like about to run rampant, and then all of a sudden walking Professor X comes up and proceeds to lay down the law. Like if you always like loved Professor X and you've never seen him like lay down the law, this was one of those times. This was one of those times where you were like, Professor X, you got the shine on, dog. Because he came in and I forgot what Cyclops said, and he was like, enough, sit. And he, like, Cyclops like falls to his knees with the Phoenix Force. I was like, damn, son, like, yo. And like, he does this great speech, and he was like, I was trying to do this nice way. I was trying to do this the cordial way. I was trying to do this in a non-violent way. And I was trying to make you see the light. But you know what? There's no hope for you, and I'm going to have to lay it down. I was like, oh, Professor, get him. And you're like, yo, Professor about to lay down the law. Like, as many years as you've seen Professor X in the comics and stuff like that, it's rarely any time you see him actually, like, use his powers to put someone down. Like, not put them to sleep, not knock them unconscious. I mean, put them down. Like, lay down the law. Like, a boot on your neck, lay down the law. And this was one of those moments. But the Phoenix Force is a reckoning in its own way, shape, and form. And Cyclops unleashes it and kills Professor X on the spot like that. And everyone's like, holy shit. Like, seriously, like, because at that time, Professor X was suppressing the Phoenix and Cyclops at the same time. And it was astonishing. But for him to turn around and kill the Professor, it was like, oh, God. It was the one legit sign that Cyclops was now beyond redemption. Like, it was like, okay, you're a full-blown killer now. Like, we knew you were taking a darker tone and stuff, but we were understanding it. But now you just hauled off and killed a man that, you know, pretty much helped raise you. It was a dark tone. It was really, really crazy. And finishing off the story. So somehow Hope gets to Phoenix, takes the Phoenix from Cyclops. Cyclops instantly feels bad afterwards. Like, he just feels bad. I mean, like, bad, like, to the point where, if I remember correctly, he's, like, groveling in his hands and, like, his face in his hands and stuff. Like, he felt bad. And the cheapest ending, I'd say, to this is, like, Hope Summer gets the Phoenix and becomes, I think it's called the White Queen of Phoenix or something like that. And the White Phoenix or something like that. Which is like the perfect being for the Phoenix. And then, like, Scarlet Witch comes out of nowhere. Like, you know what? It's too much power for you. No more Phoenix. And the Phoenix is gone. I'm like, bro, like, the Phoenix is a never-ending entity. You cannot end the Phoenix like this. As long as there's life in the universe, any way, shape, or form, that Phoenix exists. I'm like, this is the cheapest ending ever. But yeah, it was crazy. Because, like, one moment, it's like, I'm laying down the law. I've been nice. I've been lenient. It's like that one cool teacher that finally had to be strict on you, you know? And then all of a sudden, you just, like, backhand. Get out my face. And they're down for the count. It's crazy. It was really, really crazy. Still a good story, though. Yeah, on the ending. It's been out for a while, so a lot of you should know it. But, yeah. That's it for Word Twist Tuesdays, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, if you have subscribed, or if not. Thank you just for swinging by and watching the video, you guys. Thursday. I think I'm going to talk about a particular place, not a particular person, for Throne of Hands Thursdays. You'll see on Thursday. But thank you guys again. Thank you guys for watching. Stay true and stay savage, my friends. And I'm out.